I've had the pleasure since I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, of befriending Dave Ramsey, the financial advice guy. Books written all over the place, helping families all over the country. And I said, Dave, I get it. You give them a little tough love, you give them a little knowledge, you give them a little this, and you help people through their problems. I get it. And he goes, you don't have it at all. It's like, I don't? He goes, no, you're overthinking everything. It's like, well, what did I miss? He goes, what I give people is hope. And it was beautiful. I mean, it's true. He's given people hope to get through a desperate situation when they're about to give up. And I thought about that. I have a dear friend who says he can't take me seriously. He goes, oh, you like everybody. I don't care about your opinion because you find good in everything. It's a good friend. He's the one that told me after I dated my wife for like a week and a half, are you going to marry her? I said, I don't know. And he said, have you looked in the mirror lately? That kind of friend. He also got me thinking one time, too. He goes, if you had to be truly honest, absolutely honest, and write your personal ad, think about this for a second. How would it read? You have to be honest. You're throwing your personal ad in the newspaper. How would it read? Well, I thought about that, and here's how mine would read. I'm so bald. Short, bald, half-neutered, chemoed, surgically repaired, brain-radiated, retired, male figure skater of unknown ethnic origin seeks beautiful, fertile woman with a great sense of humor to share long walks and my hobby of collecting life-threatening illnesses. I found a taker. Can you believe it? Well, that's what put me on this road to look at the world as perfect through all of its imperfections. I was giving a speech at a conference about a year and a half ago, a Pituitary Network Association conference, and I was new to the world, since, it's my last life-threatening illness and my hobby, collecting. And I was just talking, and someone came up to me and he said, I really like your energy and your attitude. Fooled another person. And he said, I think you should write another book. So I'm here to tell you that we're in the process of writing another book. It's on this subject, and it will be out no later than next February. It's a book about a path to optimism, how to be happy, how to deal with the issues of your life that seem overwhelming and smothering. It's been an interesting project, very cathartic. It's all written about anecdotes of things that I've learned. And I thought, how can we find happiness or another level of happiness? It should start easily enough, shouldn't it? Does it? I mean, happy is defined as a feeling of showing pleasure or contentment. It's so easy to let things invade us and to bring us down and to make us give up. And I thought, well, how can I communicate this message? I go, well, it's what I know best, skating. And then I thought, well, maybe not all of skating because, there are those compulsory figures. Boring. So I'll talk about compulsory figures and just put everybody to sleep. And then I thought about it, and I thought, the compulsory figures, the figure eights, without them, I never would have won an Olympic gold medal. It was the daily repetition, commitment, and the desire to be better that took me to that wonderful place. And I thought, life is like that. Life is just like that. It's about repetition, commitment, and wanting to be better. It's not about discipline and sacrifice and all those things that make it seem like hard work. It's actually kind of fun. You test yourself. You find that sweet spot, that wonderful place, and you take it from there. We came up with 8 paths in this process. And the first is your jumping off point, setting your goals. Define where do you want to be? A lot of it's self-image. We read magazines that tell us that, we need to dress better or lose weight or have that beautiful head of hair that women all love. If I see one more of those. But all of us, we have things about us that we probably don't like. I mean, men, we all want kind of bigger arms and flat abs, right? Most of us. Women, most women I've met really don't care for their hair and would rather have the shape of a rear end of a 10-year-old boy. But that's not how we're designed. And is it about money? Is it about money? Is money going to make us happy? Well, money may make us, we need it to survive, to live, but is it going to make us happy? Is more? Well, it's big house. That means big mortgage, big maintenance, big repairs, big nightmares. It's a lot more work than it is pleasure. Nice cars. I love cars. How about that price of gas? But what do we have? Perspective. What's going to make us happy? Lottery winners, we hear about them every day, and how that influx of good fortune undermines happiness and destroys families. But I look at it the other side. I see cancer patients, cancer survivors, the people that I met yesterday on the 7th floor. They've gotten in touch with some part of their being that they never would have known existed without that unbelievable burden of dealing with this illness. In an odd way, it's a blessing. It's one of the most incredible things that ever happened to me, surviving cancer, living with cancer, trying to make a difference in the cancer community. That's my jumping off point. What am I going to do to make myself happy? Put all of you out of business. That's a good start.